Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Monsters and Memories beta launch. We're going to be playing on our level 4 Paladin today. Really looking forward to it. Give me just a second to set up all my stuff. Long day today, but looking forward to kind of get into the game. I have a horrible headache that hasn't been able to go away. I'm kind of hoping I can push through, guys, so bear with me. All right, so how's everybody doing? Hey, Sharing Pizza 666, greetings, my friend, greetings. You are very early. I'm just kind of setting everything up here. It should be should be a good one. How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully you had an amazing day. Really appreciate you. Huge shout out to Sharing Pizza 666. I'm just kind of setting up all my stuff here, man, and we are going to dive into it. Hopefully I set my tags correctly. Hopefully I set up my tags correctly on Twitch and it's not Diablo 2. We did kill it today, man. I love you so much. You're my bestie. Thank you for everything. Hope you have a wonderful and relaxing evening. Treat yourself. All that good stuff. All right. All right. So, then just one more thing here and we're gonna dive right in. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we can get into. Treated myself to a few beers. A jumping spider decided to join me for a relaxing afternoon in the sun. It was lovely. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. It's really cool, man. Hey, Classic EverQuest, how's it going? Perfect timing to watch while I do some chores. Nice. Yeah, man, it should be a good one. I kind of have a bad headache. I'm trying to push through it. Just wanted to get at least a couple hours in. I got on a little bit this morning before work. And, yeah, it should be good. I tried to get on before, where the hell am I going? Before all the crowd got on, I was trying to, like, get some of that armor from the beetles. I got quite a few things so far. I want to get the leg plates soon. I think I need like one more carapace. But yeah, Classic, really, really nice to see you. Nice to see you posted a video as well. And just hope you're having a wonderful week so far, my friend. Hope everything's good for you. Cody Curtin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, just kind of looking around here. I'm low on food. I'm low on money. I need to kill some humanoids. Sigma, thanks for the sub. Let me actually edit my stream info. There we go. Hey, Justin Beard, how's it going? What's up, Slayheim in chat? It's going great, it's going great. Just got on, trying to do some sort of housekeeping here, and gonna go on an adventure today. Hopefully kill some humanoids. Hopefully kill some humanoids. I really need some money. Like, I really need some money. I'm quite low. I'm gonna go over. You know what's crazy? I've taken a liking to the North Gate. I was more of a West Gate boy, but now I'm more of a North Gate boy. Hey Dorkachu, how's it going? Nice to see you, nice to see you. Gula was trying to do that too. He couldn't get much done. Too many high levels killing the beetles, yeah. You know, it's crazy. What I love about it is, once you do it one time, you can transfer that armor. And actually, as some players... Oh, hey, look, it's Gulo. I think. Well, it was someone named Gulo. But anyway, like, as some people get better armor, I guess that's not a word. As people begin to replace their armor, they sell it to the vendors. So you can basically buy... You can buy that armor, like, right off of these guys. Even, like, some people sell the carapace. Sometimes the legs I've seen. In this case, they're not. Kazrax, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you, Kazrax. What are you up to, my friend? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Should be a good one today. Don't really have a plan. I might link up with some buddies later. We'll see. Just kind of hanging out for now. I don't have bag space. I don't have anything. I'm just kind of getting started, my friends. So a lot of people are really far ahead, but I'm just kind of taking my time, enjoying it. You know? But yeah, my plan's just been to kind of get on in the morning before work while I sip some coffee. And I was getting quite a few of these beetles. So I'm hoping I can give myself a little advantage in the morning. Bored Muse is a cool name. I've seen this dude before. I guess he's out here doing the same thing. But yeah, really nice to see you guys. Yeah, the plan today is just to maybe kill a few humanoids, get a couple levels. We'll see. I'm enjoying Paladin so far. It's growing on me a little bit. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Justin Beard says, excellent. I'm ready for some fun, and I got some peanuts that I'm making. Cajun boiled peanuts. Nice. Dude, you know what's crazy? I like peanuts. I've never had boiled peanuts myself. Yeah, I never had boiled peanuts. I've got an ogre fighter that I've been messing around with. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, you know, there's also like a little section out here where you can possibly get stuff. I'm low on food as well. Does anyone know where I can find like really cheap food? The cook cleaned me out, man. The cook cleaned me out. Justin Beard says, we got an ogre fighter. Nice. Classic EverQuest says, same. I was at Westgate, but like a year ago in playtest, I went to Northgate out of necessity to find mobs. It's starting to catch on. Yeah. Oh, we got a low quality jackal pelt, boys. There's another 1 silver, but I'm getting cleaned out trying to get food costs going. Aw, shit, dude. This person got it. I guess this is the Enchanter Guild area. Go to the bar at the Shaded Bloom Inn and buy some rations. That's the cheapest food I know other than making it yourself. Okay, sweet, dude. Thanks for the tip. Food is expensive. I think the cheap food is the one you cook. One thing, once EA hits, I'm gonna start messing around with trade skills more. But man, other than, I mean, I wouldn't even consider like gathering logs a trade skill. Actually, let's just do that. But yeah, as you guys can see, like I have very little armor. I got the boots. I got the beetle boots. Justin Beard gave me the cape. And I did my newbie starter quest, and that's pretty much all I got. I'm the most paperweight tank ever. So I want to get a little bit more gear. Hey stranger, how's it going? Check shady merchants for uncooked meat and cook it. Cheapest food I found. Interesting. Yeah, you can probably just like cook it over a campfire. But yeah, like the beetles are just highly contested. Switch the sword here. Let me see if someone will want us buy this jackal pelt. Hey Jumpin', how you doing, Jumpin'? How you doing? What's everybody up to tonight? I want to ask, this is kind of a silly question because I've never tanked. Like I've only ever had the rogue. But like whenever you get a shield as a tank, whenever you get a shield, is it just, I remember back in the day in EQ, a shield just kind of gave you extra AC. You couldn't actually block. Is blocking a thing in Monsters and Memories? I know that's kind of a silly question, but I'm curious. Like right now, I'm just banking shit just to bank it because I gotta figure out all the selling of it later. But yeah, man, like I'm almost out of food. Let's go to the... Oh yeah, so wait. I do have enough. I do have an extra. Let me go and get some greaves then from the guy. Just messing around on fighter. Nice. Yeah, I think block is a skill you can train. Sweet. Fighter seems like a really interesting class. There's a lot of DPS components of it. Let me see here. I got the wiki up because I can't remember exactly how many pieces you need for... Hey, you know what's crazy? He actually has Cinder Beetle armor quest. That's kind of cool. That's later down the line. I actually haven't seen the Cinder Beetle stuff. Oh man, I wonder if they have Sadior's video.
Previously.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Hey, shout out to Sadior. They got his video guide up for the Cinder Beetle armor quest. That's awesome. Sadior has amazing guides. But yeah, I'm looking at it here. I want to get the greaves. So we need 3 carapace and 2 legs. That's what I'm looking for. Because I did the hard work this morning. It's so much easier in the morning when nobody's on. That's what I recommend doing. Just play in like after hours and you'll be able to get it. So just kind of spend the time doing other stuff, you know. Alright, so I think he's over here somewhere. And I'll try to get some food. It'd be nice if an elementalist can summon some food for me. Alright. So 3 and 2, I believe. I'm getting a little lag here. Oh, I think 2. All right. I'm destroying the trousers. Well, that's cool. So now I have the look. I haven't had the full-on set before. I kind of like that it clasps behind you, and just the front is green, kind of plate. It already has that plate look, which is really cool. Yeah, as a rogue, I never really messed with this too much. All right, well, cool. So it's gonna come together. The only thing is, I mean, I might get the chest piece just because I feel like my chest piece is already pretty decent. So yeah. Glork says I have some meat to give you. You have some meat for me? With a wink face? I'm just kidding. I don't want to be weird. It's just a good opportunity. No worries at all, man. Want to buy low quality jackal pelts? 2 silver each. Oh man, baby. Per Monkin, I purge people. He's gonna get my my things. Hold on 1 second. I think. Okay, yeah, I actually don't have it. This is. Let's actually do that. Per Monkin. Hey, I have 1. I have 1 pelt. Where are you at? Oh, I do, it's me. Thanks, Justin. Just outside West Bank on the wall. Just outside West Bank on the wall. Oh, here he is. Come on, baby. Let's get that silver. It's very generous, 2 silver. All right. So basically, let's see here. Let's take a look at the, yeah, man, look at the cook. The cook will rip you off. Sell him all this crap. Yeah, but Kazrax, by the way, Kazrax, huge shout out to Kazrax. I can't wait to see what you do, my friend. Kazrax has some exciting stuff in the works, so look out for it. Look forward to it. Yeah, so the cook will rob you blind. Look at all this cooked meat is like 25 copper a pop. He's got some stuff for like 50 copper. And I tried taking off like the minus charisma stuff. That's not it either. I mean, the crab legs too is like a little bit cheaper, but that cleaned me out this morning. I don't know, man. I'm broke as hell and I'm starving. Giant scarab leg. The raw meat. I mean, look, like even the raw meat just seems to be a little bit expensive. I guess I could get the raw bear meat and cook it. Rice. Let's see here. So, Stranger said check shady merchants for uncooked meat and cook it. Where was the other place for the rations? I seem to remember not having this problem because on my rogue I was super rich. I would just kill a bunch of stuff. I didn't have to worry about spells. Oh man. Well, thanks Glorg. Damn, son. That's a beefy fighter you got there. That's awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it. Dude, you don't have to give me all your stuff. You need it too. You're a growing ogre, you know? So, I appreciate it. Let me head back out here. I'm glad you're enjoying the fighter. Oh, the barkeeper has the rations, okay. That's right, that's right. It's coming back to me now. Okay, 6 copper. That's perfect. Shout out to Justin. Oh, and this is gonna keep me going for a while. Actually, I can buy my spells as well. Yeah, because man, like, one thing about casters, they're super powerful, everything's great, but like, spells, man, are crazy. So, let me see, and I have all my stuff trained. I don't need evocation. Let's go over here for the spells. Or of the pious. So I have weapon shields. Placate I don't have, but so, okay, so now I just have my, I pretty much have my spell. Kazrax says, I've been working on the enchanter quest for Mr. Wincog. I decided to be a naughty enchanter and not register. Dude, that's awesome. Man, Kazrax, it seems like you're having a really good time with enchanter. So I'm very happy for you, my friend. Shield yourself with a weapon, reducing your physical damage received by 5. This ability persists until cancelled. I don't... Oh, you do not need to memorize toggled abilities. Oh, so this is just something that you have on, right? Well, that's cool. What is the reason to, like, not have this on at all times? Or this aura? You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Okay. Sweet. Guys, give me just a second. I gotta check something. I'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. This is gonna be great. Alright. But yeah, Kazrax, I hope you get an amazing session in, my friend. I'm happy to see you playing the Enchanter. Alright, so let's see what we can get into now. Let's see what we can get into now. I need a shield. I need all kinds of stuff, lads. Maybe we can find like a nice rusty shield at the garrison, I think it is. But see, here another question is like we don't have the money right now. Oh man, shout out to Jelly Sound, my boy. Hey nerds. Well, that's fun. It's always fun seeing familiar faces. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. All right, I'm gonna try to get some beetles. While I still can. I am so happy that tomorrow is Friday. I have some exciting projects around the house. It's fun stuff, you know? You know, something I was thinking about, and it kind of, something I've been procrastinating, but I need to take care of it, otherwise it'll get me. So like, I don't know where you guys live. You know, no, I guess it makes sense, actually. That's like kind of a campfire that you can't really interact with. Have to do a bunch of landscaping around my place. Otherwise, like, the trees are just gonna, like, eat up everything. And I was seeing this, like, there's this like abandoned house near where I work at, and we go on these walks every I mean, just whenever we can. It's not every day, but like the weather's been nice, so we went out on a walk, and we decided to like explore this abandoned house. And first, it's kind of sad that, like, you know, all this stuff that just gets left behind. I always wonder that, like, what compels somebody to leave their house behind, you know? I mean, tragedy in the family or, you know, whatever. Just sad. Let's see if we can... How do we... Okay, here we go. So, campfire, but I have 0 to cooking. See, I haven't really figured out how that works. But yeah, you know, it's just kind of sad. You go to the house, like, and then people have obviously, like, gone in and trashed it. Broken windows, etc. Like, holes in the wall, just ripped out all the copper wiring and whatnot. Destroyed, like, furniture. Just smashed stuff. Just sad, man. Like, it's sad. Oh, here we go, baby. We found a beetle. Oh shit, baby. We got a skeleton with a weapon on it. Damn, son. We got a bunch of stuff. Rusty Warlands? I forgot that I need to put all this stuff away. Ashira warrior with a weapon on it as well. Okay. Just instead I have some rat steaks because I've been hunting them. Nice. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nothing. We'll get this Ashira here. The cool thing is I think that, like, most people are out of the newbie areas by now. So it kind of does give a little bit more to the rest of us. You know, I guess what I can do is I can put some of this stuff in here. Just to save a little room. This bigger stuff we'll have to sell. But man, yeah, like, I'm just kind of at that stage where don't quite have bag space, don't have stuff kind of figured out yet. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Nice to see you, Luke. Nice to see you. What's up? Maxed out my bag. And I got to level 7. Dude, nice. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Hey, Vendini, how's it going? Where are you guys at? I'm out here trying to get some stuff, you know? It's nice to see Vendini back on his favorite game. That's awesome, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's your guys' plan for tonight? Where is this body? Aw, dude, I think I lost it. Hang on. No, I can't get him. A wench? Oh shit. A wench appears uneasy with you. Dude, I've never seen this enemy. I'm not gonna F around and find out right now, but that's very interesting. I've never... I mean, now, granted, I haven't spent a whole lot of time at the North Gate, but there's a wench just walking down the path. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm down to do a power session with the boys. I just don't have any of my stuff. Like, I don't have a shield or anything. That's why I'm out here hustling. Kazrak said, I knew he'd finally see it our way. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think they made some changes. I think they made some changes and whatnot. I just saw Justin Beard again. Yeah, I'll come to Were Rats if I remember correctly where that is. I think it's on the other side. Oh, dude, that is so awesome. The Flat Earth Society. Dude, I love that. We got some people on the level, boys. We got some people on the level. I told him I love your guild name. Never stop being curious. Hey, Class and Cool, how's it going, my friend? So nice to see you. How's life treating you today? Nice to see you, Class and Cool. Huge shout out to Class and Cool. I've still got a bunch of rations. Let me know if you need any rat steaks. Dude, thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much. So guys, tonight I'm linking up with my buddies at Static Group Live. Their tank is out of town, or they're not available. So we are going to have a power session with the boys from Static Group Live. So, let me make my way over there, so just kind of bear with me. It's been a while. I think I've been at that camp like one time in the earlier playtest. I kind of have an idea of where it's at. We sell this rusty war lance, and we're going to sell this cloth armor, and we already have. That is a huge advantage. That is a huge advantage. Hey, Van Goose, how's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Out of the west gate and follow the shore, I believe, to get to the Were Rats. Happy Friday Eve. Dude, happy Friday Eve indeed, Class and Cool. It's been an incredibly long week for me, and I'm just so excited for the weekend. I have to do a bunch of stuff around the house and whatnot, but I'll definitely try to get some time in. I got some videos in the works. I got some editing and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just happy for the weekend for sure. I hope you are as well. What adventures are you having today? Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully get a couple levels here with the boys. Class School says hi, Kazrax. Hey, Ukator, how's it going? Hello, Slay and all. How's it going, Ukator? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are your adventures going in EQ? I'm fighting off a horrific headache today, my friends, but I'm doing my best. Definitely looking forward to the weekend. See if we can make our way over there. By the way, I love the name Plube. That's something that I want. Alright, so I'm gonna try to find the boys. And we might hop in voice chat here in a little bit. Classic EverQuest says working through this weekend. Nice, Classic, nice. Dude, shout out to Classic EverQuest, working hard, grinding hard. Dude, I'm gonna have to come to you for a loan someday. You're making all the money, IRL and in game. Okay, so I'm guessing if I follow the shore, I'm gonna reach the thing, right? Music is just so beautiful. Music is just so beautiful. Okay, so guys, I'm running down the shore. Oh, that's right. Actually, I do remember where the camp is. You know, one of the beautiful things is I'm always blabbering and I always have like this sound turned down. But man, this is just such a beautiful track. It's really nice, man. Robert really knocked it out of the park. There's the sand giant that Class and Cool trained on some nerds. Very nice, Class and Cool, very nice. That was so epic. But yeah, I love this. They must have added some more giants. There's like these monolithic beings in the distance just kind of walking, you know? It's really interesting. It's very scary. I keep, you know, it's nice that the crocodiles are indifferent. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Let me correct myself. I'm not saying, yeah, allegedly trained. There's no, yeah, it was just a good moment. Then he happened to be recording. No one knows where that sand giant came from. Sorry, Class and Cool. I wasn't trying to accuse you in any way. It was an epic moment. It's nice to see you got a little bit of, time to play as well. Okay, so I'm here. Where do I put the fire? Like right here on these nerds, right? Okay. All right, sweet. Well, I got this sweet group now. Everything's great. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so what do we got? We got Mr. C on the Bard. We got Drac on the Wizard, Gulo on the Enchanter, Plube, level 6 Shadow Knight. I don't know who Plube is. And Vendini's on the Druid. I'm gonna try to interrupt that. Okay. Sweet. Sheesh, I love the Mez spell effect. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. It's really, really cool. Kazrax and I were just talking about that as well. Yeah, if it isn't on the video, it didn't happen. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, it's crazy, man. This gigantic beetle just doing damage for us. Yeah, so, Mez and Charm are outstanding now, Ukator says. Yeah, Luke says a lot of cool additions. Maine might be a wood elf. Their city is just so cool. Dude, I need to spend some more time over there, Luke. For sure. Oh man, Vendini's got a guild. That's awesome. See, Vendini's getting into it. That's really awesome. Legends Unwritten, going hard on the Druid. That's funny, Kazrax. Fail and Draw is great. Yeah, absolutely. Were-rat pelt. Interesting. Well, we got 2 tanks, so that's good. Dude, this is exactly what we need. We need to be getting a little bit of money. So this is perfect. Okay. This is my first taste of like real action in this beta as a full group here. Hey, Class and Cool, dude, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous of you. Really, really appreciate it. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I never knew how to say that. Dude, thank you so very much. Huge shout out to Class and Cool. Huge shout out. We got something special coming very soon. Very, very excited about it. Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much. Are you playing any either this weekend or in the coming days? thoughts so far? I know pretty much you don't need to be sold on it any further. I'm kind of in the same camp. But dude, thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Can't wait to hang out in the next stream, or just kind of hang out the next VOD. Pretty much everybody here knows Class and Cool, so no need for like a huge shout out. I'd be surprised if everyone in here wasn't already following Class and Cool, but yeah, just in case you're not, pretty much check out Class and Cool. Yeah, I never knew how to say that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It was like a huge thing in like elementary school whenever I was growing up. And I don't know, I think it's like legit a real word that Disney made or something. To make it like the longest word ever or something, just because. I don't know if that's like, I don't know what the true lore behind it is. But yeah, that's just kind of what I've heard. Melancholy, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it over on the Twitch. Thank you so much. I love that name, Melancholy. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Alpha Centauri or Alpha Centaur? Hey brother, how's it going, Alpha Centaur? How are you doing tonight? Ukator says, oh, we got a mez break here. I guess we already have kind of an established tank, so I'm just kind of... I guess we're just kind of piggybacking a little bit. I'm going to try not to step on his toes too much. Ukator says, I'm so ready. I think I watched 5 hours of Quatos YouTube. Dude, yeah, Quatos is awesome. He's going to be doing like some YouTube stuff soon, like YouTube content beyond just like the live streams. So yeah, look forward to that as well. Melancholy says, doing well, thanks. Awesome. I'm really glad you are. Yeah, we're here. We're at the Were-Rat camp. This is like my second time over here. And this is my first time on the beta launch, so... I'm playing a Paladin. I just hit level 5. You know, one thing that I really like, I've been thinking about this a lot. Paladin is very slow. Like, I like this harkening back to when tanks were actually tanks. I don't want to be a tank and just focusing on still doing a bunch of damage. Like, yes, it's important, but I like the idea of being slow, deliberate. I can handle a lot of damage, but I'm not dishing it out that much. Then I got other people in the group doing stuff. Now me, in this particular instance, I'm just kind of like an off tank. But either way, I really like that, because, you know, when I was playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, like in the early days even, just, you know, I had that feeling as Paladin, but then all those class changes kind of... now everything is like super homogenized. It's like a huge DPS race. So I do like the slower nature of tanks and just naturally being more defensive. Alright, let me see if I can get this heal. Got it. Justin Beer says, I love the Guardian class from EverQuest 2. Nice. Yeah, so I never played EverQuest 2. Let me help out Vendini a little bit here. As far as like heals a little bit, because I'm sitting at full mana. Where is Ploob? Okay, here he is. That way I can help Vendini out. I just realized that I'm sitting with like full mana. And see, I like that. I like being able to like contribute in some way. I'll heal Gulo up next. Am I lagging? Oh man, I am. I hit a little bit of lag there. Hey, Karsamir. How's it going, Karsamir? Welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you. We're here, we're on the Paladin. Just got to level 5, and we're killing these were-rats. Gulo just dinged level 7, so congrats to him. I'm playing with the Static Group Live team. They're missing their tank, so I'm just kind of filling out. So we got Vendini, Drac, Mr. Cottleshire, Gulo Gaming, Vendini. I'm not sure who Ploob is. That might be like a pickup person that they have, but I don't know for sure. It could be Militus, right? I don't know. Either way. I guess I'll ask. But yeah, welcome, Karsamir. Melancholy says, it's pretty crazy how long the charm lasts on that scarab. Yeah, absolutely. And I love the effect too. So I gotta say, enchanters are extremely powerful. By the way, how's the volume, guys? Is the volume okay? If these mobs are kind of screeching too much, I can turn the volume down a little bit. So let me know how the volume is. Hey, Alpha Centaur 28, thank you very much for the sub. Dude, that is so awesome. That's very generous of you. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate that. Sorry if my notification didn't go off for that. I just redid some things recently. But dude, really, really appreciate it. That means a lot. And thanks for the feedback there on the sound. Militus says it's not me. Okay. Hey Militus, how are you doing? Vendini says Ploob equals wreckage. Okay, cool. I don't know them, but shout out to Wreckage. Charm is getting toned down a bit, which makes sense. Way too easy to charm reds with no issues. Yeah, I think, you know, I think in the original EverQuest, I think they later admitted that charm was pretty broken. I think it was just kind of unintentional how powerful enchanters could be. And they tried to fix a bunch of stuff later. I remember like monks were kind of broken for a while. They could like tank better than tanks and do like amazing DPS. Enchanters could do like crazy stuff as well. When did I get Charm on Enchanter 4? Okay, nice. Dude, Classic, what level did you end up getting to? I haven't checked out the VOD. I mean, I have checked out the VOD, but I haven't finished watching it. I started to at work, and then I got effed. Bukator says, by 7, I was charming giant dune scarabs and dune madmen blowing stuff away. Dude, nice. I think Kazrax was charming the desert madmen as well. Oh yeah, by the way guys, this is a really good place to get like tattered rawhide stuff. Okay, hang on a second. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, if no one can use it, it'll be a nice upgrade for me. Same thing. Same thing with the other thing. So we're really gearing up here, lads. We're really gearing up. And the money's flowing in since these are humanoid enemies, so that's awesome. Level 2, haha. I was just trying to do the quest the whole time. Turns out I think it's broken. No worries, Classic, no worries. I'd be very happy to have a power sesh sometime. Happy to roll something new as well. But that's nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think it'll be a fun class. I think Kazrax is considering switching his main over to Enchanter because he wants to wait until Troll comes out. And that's fair. Kazrax is a huge Troll fan. Pungent healing herbs. I tried to kick that, but it missed. I'm trying to kick it, but it missed. But he's a little low on mana, so I'm going to try to help out. Try to catch up for a bit. Maybe we can boogie this weekend after I'm home from work. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. Hang on just a second, guys. I'm a little bit behind on the chat here. I logged off my fighter to make a bit of dinner. Congrats. Congrats, Justin. Enjoy your dinner. I think that's a reasonable sesh. Absolutely shouldn't be able to charm reds or anything more than level 1 ammo. It should break more easily to create risk. Yeah. I think it's like I think it can randomly break. I believe it's tied to charisma. Might have to shuffle up my skills a little bit. Yeah, this plus this gives Vendini a chance to meditate. Alright, so, Stranger says, absolutely shouldn't be able to charm. Anything more than level 1. Stranger says a charm mob doing 50% of the mob's HP should take half the XP. Justice says, I'm also excited for Troll. Also, I saw that there is going to be a deep Troll race as well. Yeah, absolutely. Troll's a very interesting race. I personally am excited for the Lizard Man race. They had pictures of it in the latest update. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I think I saw that. That's funny. They're saying I bet some Bulgarian meatballs would cure it. That's hilarious. These are the limitations and balancing factors that existed in P99. Makes sense to implement them here. Charm is cracked at the moment because no limitations or weaknesses. Yeah, it's interesting how this is all gonna work with all the knowledge we've gained of how EverQuest was and kind of the, you know, the balance changes along the way. Very interesting. Classic says, I'll try to catch up a bit. Maybe we can boogie this weekend after I'm home from work. Absolutely. Kazrak says, that would be amazing. I'm off this weekend. Okay, yeah, Kazrax is off too. That's great. W for being off and having a power session this weekend. I can't wait. I'll roll something new. Yeah, dude. You don't have to, you know, they say 2 enchanters are better than 1. Ukator says, I think I saw Nick say reds should break more often. Yeah. Or an elementalist. Kazrak says, yeah. Ukator says Enchanter Wiz was awesome in Kaz's group, knockback and Mez. I'd like to try Wizard sometime as well. Hang on a sec, this is a retcon. And plus we can use the Dune Scarab pretty much to tank as well. Karsamir says, what races can start and fail and draw? I was kind of thinking of starting over there if I got into beta. Yeah, Karsamir, so fail and draw has gone, it's come a really long way. I think halflings, wood elves for sure. For sure halflings and wood elves. I don't know about gnomes. Does anybody know what races can start and fail and draw? Ukator says wood elf, halfling, all halflings, but paladin clerics. Interesting. Liz Quisitor. Oh man, that would be fun, yeah. I want an Ixar, or not Ixar, sorry, you can't say Ixar. But I want a Lizard Man Monk. I think that would be cool. Who knows? You think we'll get the Lost... You think we'll get Kunark? There'll be a theme of evil necromancy and lost empires and high fantasy and... Oh, baby, that would be so cool. Kunark 2.0. I gotta check right now. Oh, they look rad. I'm sure Zukan can't wait for Lizardmen. Yeah, definitely. Saw Liz in his stream before. No gnomes. Hey, Joel Leon. How you doing, Joel? Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Thanks so much for tuning in. I think it's just halflings and wood elves, yeah. Ask Nick about Fail and Draw. Sounds like High Elf Zone will be right next door, so more classes will be in Evershade after that, yeah. Lizard Wizard. Yeah, Kazrax, that'd be fun. Garsamir says, when are high elves coming in? You know, I'm not sure. I know like deep elves are coming in module 1. So I don't know for sure. I'm not sure if they've announced it yet. Not for a while. Call the new content Kranuk or just Kunark backwards. Yeah. A jungle lizard continent would be amazing. Yeah. It will be fun. It will be fun though, but only if they did their own creative spin on it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't exactly want like a true, like, I want to see their kind of vision and stuff, you know? There's a lot going on here. Yeah, so we're at the Were-Rat camp. If you guys don't know. I've been here like once before. But they absolutely nailed it. Yeah, absolutely. I think HE will be patch 2 or 3. Karsamir says, the deep looks so good. I can't wait to check it out. Dude, me too. Me too. Hey, Carpium, how's it going? Best guess for when 1.0 will launch? Yeah, so it will officially launch June 1st. Three months from now. A little bit under 3 months. Yeah, that'll be early access with the subscription. You'll be able to play whenever you want to. And yeah, June 1st. June 1st. We're all very excited about it. But yeah, I'm excited for the deep as well. I'm gonna be playing a human rogue right off the bat though, and I'll probably go through this whole section again. I kind of want to check Sungreet's side and see what some of those camps are like. There's so much stuff over there that I haven't seen yet. I kind of don't want to follow exactly the same path, like leveling wise. And then of course, like Phalendraw's got a bunch of fun stuff too. So there's a lot I haven't done yet that I'd like to do in beta, like take the boat ride, you know, check out more of the camps and whatnot. Yeah, just a lot to do. A lot to do. Class and Cool says they can make the lizard pirates. Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll have that. I know like in Kunark, I think Ryle died out in the sea or something, which is crazy. Man, the lore is just so crazy in Kunark, man. Sun is coming up. Very beautiful. Lizard pirate lore, yeah. 1.0 is to be 1 to 2 years after EA. Oh, shit. Yeah, Classic. That's, I didn't know that. There we go, lads. There we go. All right. I better pull my weight here. They got the pools coming. Yeah, so 1.0 is to be 1 to 2 years after EA. Stranger says need Ratman race so we can play Ratman Wizards while listening to Wizard by Castle Rat. That's funny. The Ratman race would be interesting. Mandrake race would be interesting too. But just, I would imagine that they would be very limited. I feel like Ratman would have kind of more like primal, animalistic stuff. Obviously, like druids and beastmasters, maybe rogues, maybe fighters, but like very limited casting. I imagine maybe like only a druid or something. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be cool to see Bard as well. Josephine the Singer by Kafka. Beautiful story. But maybe something along those lines, but nothing too technical. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Wizard to me, I just feel like you need to be like highly intelligent. So like when I imagine wizards, I think of like elves only, like excelling at it. Like even humans, like humans to me don't strike me as like great spellcasters. I feel like that's an elven thing. So like either elf or gnome or like erudites, right? I don't know. That's just kind of what comes to my mind. Hey, Turin Q. Sorry if I'm butchering that pronunciation. Turin Q. How's it going? Turin Q says 1.0 is kind of meaningless to these playing the game. The character wipe is early access. Yeah. Ukator says Sungreed is awesome. Mushroom Race, they're already under Fail and Draw. Yeah, that would be interesting too. Ukator. Or like the Mandrake race, right? That was kind of cool. From the concept art, like this weird creature with like the growing thing on its face, you know. Come to find out that was like a Mandrake race idea. But that's another one that's like very, very specific. I imagine like weak to fire, like very limited in what they can do. I maybe like extreme stamina or something, but just like limited other stats. If you really wanna nail it down, but I'm sure they've thought about that. Classic EverQuest says fresh start servers, probably hype people starting over. No hat slot, they already have caps. Oh, look, that's kind of cool. It's smugglers during the day and were rats at night. Okay. Okay, hang on just a second, guys. Thank you so much for the follow, Crimbus. Welcome. Really, really appreciate the follow. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Dr. Quadruple, love the name. Wizard Intelligent, they're gonna feel real dumb under the sole of my boot. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I love that. I'm not so much a spellcaster myself. I'm kind of with you there. I'm really leaning towards rogue. I've always liked the more melee classes, even though they've been a little bit underwhelming, I guess, like in the early days. Of EQ, I know like casters tend to shine more, but I'm just a melee fan. But yeah, welcome Crimbus, and welcome Dr. Quadruple. Ukator says, quick question, can I camp in the owlbear camp on that rock you were sitting on? Crimbus says, great. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad you're doing great. Happy almost Friday, guys. Happy almost Friday. A few class quests lead you to that camp. Karsumir, nice. Coming in with the backup. Magic is for maidens. Absolutely, absolutely. What are you going to be playing in EA, Karsumir? And thank you for the follow, Dr. Quadruple. Yeah, we're just here. We're in the smuggler / were-rat camp. Not sure if these... Yeah, Ravel was asking, but I'm really not sure. So, Karsumir says they're gonna play a human paladin. Awesome, awesome. That's what I'm playing right now, just kind of testing it out. Feels interesting so far. We have supplication. It's kind of like a little self-haste. We have a heal spell. I'm kind of using it to back up our healer here, because I have full mana. So I'm just here, I'm backing up our healer. We have a slam ability. It's just like a nice sort of weapon attack. stuns them a little bit, which is nice. There's like a stunning aspect to it. Then we have kick, which is like an interrupt as well. So really, really nice. And yeah. Carsamir says I would play dwarf, but I want to wait until the dwarf town is released. Yeah, I hear ya. That's fair. Turn the gamma back down. Was cheating a little bit at night. I don't have good vision, so... Oh, did they add like snow in the mountains? I've been seeing some people checking out like snowy areas. I was watching Broken Stoic stream. Ah, shit. And he was like exploring some kind of snowy area. It was cool. Hang on a second. I think I want to change. Let's see. I want to put kick up here. I think that just feels better. I'm going to put weak heal under here. Oh, charm broke on Gulo here. So I'm gonna give Vendini a chance to get his mana back. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, my friends. Don't you dare go anywhere. Give me just 1 second. Alright guys, sorry about that. So, Carsamir asks, how are you enjoying the Paladin? I got a taste during the last playtest and I thought it was great, but I hope they make sword and board more viable. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking it so far. I haven't really been truly tested yet, so I'm not like main tanking in this group. I don't have a shield yet, so my perspective is very limited, Karsamir. I'm not gonna do a good job of selling it to you at the moment, but it seems kind of cool. It's like the potential of it is really nice. It's just like hyper defensive, like, you know, heals, stuns, supplication's really interesting. It looks like it has a lot of potential. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. I think, though, whenever I do level a tank, I'd be very interested in trying out a Shadow Knight. But then again, I mean, I'm going to be playing Necromancer at some point as an alt, so that kind of overlaps a lot with Necro. But either way, it's a class I'm always admired and kind of interested in. This seltzer water is so nice. Could make a fortune with Trank. What level is it? 8. Regular enchanter pet is good as well. Do we have our aura stacking? I think we are. Okay. I need to keep supplication up more. Yeah, we should be hitting 6 pretty soon. We're getting decent money here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. We're making decent money. Everything's good. Yeah, lots of people really like Shadow Knight, Karsamir says. I'd probably go for it more if it didn't have a pet. Something about SK pets kind of turned me off for some reason. Yeah, I understand. You know, it's like something else to manage. Oh boy, we got 4. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna try to... Okay. Well, 3 pretty much... No, 2 down. Okay. Yeah, didn't mean to step on his toes there. Yeah, see, so now we just did this 4-man pull. Vendini did a great job healing, but now, you know, he's meditating a little bit. So I'm using my mana to kind of help get everything up. That was actually really, really good. Okay. Oh man, Savage Rick. Dude, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, Savage Rick. Coming in strong and hard with the 10 gifties. Man, thanks, Savage Rick. That is so very generous of you. Thank you so much. Enjoy all the gifted memberships, everybody. Wow, dude, Savage Rick, big money Savage Rick coming in, flexing hard and strong with the 10 gifted memberships. Dude, thank you, my friend. How are you doing? How's your evening going? We're here. We're on the Paladin. Oh my god, dude, Savage Rick. That's a massive W, and I just dinged level 6. Yeah, so can we get some W's in the chat for Savage Rick? Jumpin' says, I'm waiting to make my main until deep gnomes are in the game. Ukator says, I wonder if you charm a werewolf at night, do they stay that during the day? I'm not sure, but I'm sure that people will test it out, you know? Joel with the emote there, and Karsamir with the W and the grats. Nice, thanks Karsamir. Kazrax with the W. And Ukator with the grats. Classic EverQuest with the W. That's just so funny to me. Thank you guys. Thank you for accommodating my stupid requests. It's funny. I love, like, modern lingo is so funny to me. Like the modern kind of chat culture, stream culture, you know? But yeah, we got a good group here. We're at the Were Rats, and we are with some of our buddies from Static Group Live. You got Vendini on the Druid, and Gulo on the Enchanter, Drac on the Wizard, Mr. C on the Bard, and then Wreckage on the Shadow Knight. I don't know if it's is it Marks? I'm not really sure, to be honest. But either way, we're out here. We're out here, just enjoying the vibe. I'm kind of fighting off a horrible headache, so I feel tremendous now. I feel a lot better. But not in voice chat or anything, just kind of hanging out. Enjoying the nice, beautiful ambient music. Thank you, Casrax, for the grats as well. Classic Cool says, dang, that was strong and hard indeed. Dude, absolutely, you guys. Savage Rick is one of my... Savage Rick is probably the very first person who ever followed the channel. It's deep in the Slayheim lore. Back in the early days of the waning hours of 2019 and maybe the early days of 2020. Savage Rick has been around since then. He's been around since the P99 days, the sort of the React days, random variety content days, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, always coming by, supporting the channel. Really appreciate you, Savage Rick. And yeah, well, what a great night. We hit level 6. Everything's good. I feel like I got a decent amount of money. Just kind of bumped up. I'm a bit of a contrarian. Everybody likes to pop out their little character thing. But man, I don't know. I just like looking. I don't want it in front of me all the time. I like just looking at the experience bar when I want to. Is that weird? I think it might be. Thank you very much for the follow, SimSema1981. How are you doing? That was a great year, by the way, 1981. Thank you very much, SimSema. Savage Rick says Twitch Late Night Horror 2. Oh man, what's going on Twitch? Oh, that's right. I have to look into this horror movie recommendation that you sent me earlier, Savage Rick. By the way, guys, I'm always looking for horror recommendations. I've seen a lot of horror. My love for horror is just as much as like whatever else you might think of. I've probably seen the most B horror movies in more than anybody, basically. I don't like blood and gore though. I like the supernatural and the paranormal. Those are the kind of things that I like to explore. Oh, that's right, Savage Rick. No, your streams from before, the horror streams. Yeah. I got you. I gotta do some good old horror sometime. You know, the channel has kind of fallen into this theme. Oh boy. We have pops. Hold on. Hold on, lads. We might be in trouble. Everything's mezzed. I want to make sure I don't break anything here. Nice. That was well done. That was actually a really good save. Carsamir says not weird at all. I swear that bar goes up quicker when you're not watching it and just vibing. Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Simsema says doing well, thanks. Of course, I watch your YouTube vids, chill vibes. Thank you so much, Simsena. Thank you so much. I got some exciting stuff coming. I've been doing a lot of editing in the background. I've been having a lot of conversations behind the scenes with like relevant people in the community. I got some nice stuff coming out that I'm really proud of. I got some EverQuest stuff coming out and a couple conversations, a couple more Monsters and Memories things. So yeah, really appreciate that. That really means a lot. And I got the opportunity to get in the beta, so yeah, just kind of enjoying that. And these are a great group of friends that I play Pantheon with. I'm kind of taking a break from Pantheon right now until they kind of have some more updates, but this is an excellent group of people that I met kind of playing Pantheon. So yeah, they invited me to kind of fill in their group today. However, it looks like they got a really solid tank that's very well geared. So I'm just kind of like an off tank sort of, which isn't really necessary for this group because Gulo is doing amazing on the CC and Mr. C as well. Vendini's doing great on the healing and Drac is doing awesome on the DPS. So I'm just kind of in here, you know? I'm just kind of in here. Not really the best last member role, I guess. But it's all good. I really appreciate the invite. But yeah, thank you very much, Simsema. Jumpman says, like, John Carpenter's The Fog. Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. Classic EverQuest says, those of us that came from alpha to beta didn't get a friend key, right? Yeah, that's right. There's no friend key that I know of. You know what, though? I gotta say, yeah, you only get a friend key if you were invited. I think I like the idea of support more. Like, if I had a... I think I would like support in Monsters and Memories. Like Bard or, Enchanter. try to get those interrupts. But yeah, the money is really, really good here. Hey, adios amigos, thank you very much for the sub. Wow, what a great night. Thank you guys so very much. Really, really appreciate that, man. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you. How's everything going with you? Are you able to play or just kind of nerding out, watching some streams from the beta? Thanks so much, man. Ukator says not yet. Classic EverQuest might happen at some point. And Nova, how's it going, Nova? I'm looking forward to playing Chanter on release. Nice, nice. That's awesome. We need a lot of good enchanters. An enchanter, as Kazrak said, is like a babe in a bikini. Every party just wants one. Those are Kazrak's words, not mine. Enchanters are in very, very high demand. Adios amigos says, no worries, man. Love the streams. Makes me want to try the beta, but I'm gonna wait. Playing Lord of the Rings at the moment. Nice, man. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. You know, that's what that's the best way to do it. I tell people, just be patient. It's gonna come. 3 months is not that long, and then we can just play it whenever. You know, so. Alright, I'm gonna get this first guy figured out. Looks like they got everything CC'd. But yeah, like right now, I just got my little basic training sword. I just feel incredibly slow. I don't have a shield. So it's a little rough, but we're hanging in there. Oh man, and Nova as well. Thank you very much for the subscription. Really, really appreciate it. Man, thank you guys. What a great night. This is shaping up to be one of my best nights ever. I might have to quit my day job. Wow. No, this is great. I appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Anova. Oh. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something crazy. Oh yeah, my damage just feels incredibly slow. I just have like my basic starter weapon. I haven't been able to get like a shield, anything. Karsamir says, try to get a two-hander. I found it improved my pally experience during the playtest. Yeah, I might have to do that quest. Classic EverQuest had some amazing two-handed sword that he had. I'm very jealous of it. It was like the Sword of the Dragon Crusader or something. I'm gonna have to look into that. But guys, thank you so very much for the subs. I remember what I was gonna say. So I'm fighting like this horrible headache tonight. I almost wasn't gonna stream, but I'm really glad I did because XP is flowing, money is flowing. It's just great all around. They have this really nice sound that they added. It's the sound of like coin kind of hitting your purse as you loot, or as loot is shared, and that's a really nice satisfying sound to hear when people are looting. I'm gonna try to get that heal. Oh, and hey, Gloomkin, how's it going, by the way? Sorry, I just saw your message in the chat. We had a bunch of mobs at a time. Hey, Gloomkin, how you doing? Welcome. You have anyone in your party that needs the pungent healing herbs? You know what, Gloomkin? I don't think so. I think everybody has it that might need it. It's dropped a couple of times. I would venture to say you're welcome to it if we have some just laying there, you know? But yeah, I'm good. You guys were busy. Let me ask, does anyone need the pungent healing herb? Okay. I'll help heal here once we get caught up. I try to taunt it off of him. Oh boy, Vendini's out of mana. Okay, I might peek some corpses in a few. Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you know. But yeah, thanks so much for coming by and checking out the stream. Adios Amigo says, how do you feel about the Paladin and Monsters and Memories? I played one in EQ and they were painful to play even in a group. I remember there were some really strong Paladins that I played with. One of the best tanks I've ever played was a Paladin. But I'll be honest, Adios, I'm not very far and my gear is lacking. I just have my little basic one-hand training sword. I want to get that really nice two-hander that you can quest, but I need to find out more about it. I don't have all that information, but so far, I mean, I feel the potential of it. I feel like it can be a powerful tank. I like it so far, but I'm not like super deep, you know what I mean? So I'm probably not the best, but from what I've played so far, I really like it. Yeah. Oh boy, man, someone's doing a huge chunk of damage. They're chunking these mobs. Tattered rawhide vest, tattered boots, human meat. There's like a bunch of armor on all these dudes. Rawhide, cheese. Hey, so here's the pungent healing herbs, Gloomkin. I'll give it to you, Gloomkin, if you come back. No one said anything, so I'm assuming they don't need it. Let's put some more wood in the fire. Oh shit, dude. Okay, it was really hard. That scarab was in the way. Alright, cool. I had dinner. Hope the group is going well. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Justin, how was your dinner? Welcome back, welcome back. You didn't miss much. We're just out here grinding. I got to level 6. Nova Man, greetings. Welcome back. How are you doing? How's your night going? Happy almost Friday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're just here. We're at the smuggler slash were-rat camp. I guess it's almost time for these guys to be turning into were-rats. Carsmere says, I've been playing the Paladin in Diablo 4, and I kind of like the way they did sword and board. They made it so that your shield will give you a bonus to your main hand damage. That's very clever. That's actually very clever. There you go. Justin Beard says it was good. I put it in the oven and it was pre-packaged meal of noodles and like Asian chicken with a sauce. Really not bad at all. Man, I love Asian stuff. Asian food is really, really good. I like it too much. I like it too much, actually. Now that sounds really nice. I'm a little hungry. I had Whataburger today. So we have like the Texas Whataburger, and that's actually something that came recently. But we've had like a North Carolina version of Whataburger. They were fighting it out for a while. And oh shit. Are we doing it? Okay. Hold on. We got Toma the Two-Faced, so we got our first named. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. We got a bunch of stuff here now. I'm gonna interrupt that heal. Ah, I missed. Okay. Switching this to this target here. All right, awesome. We did it. That was kind of hectic, but excellent work. Excellent work. I'm gonna help heal up a little bit here. Justice says, I've not heard the name Whataburger since I lived in Arizona back in 2004. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's real good. Hey, Acolyte of El Tindra, greetings, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How was your adventure? I saw you were playing the Druid. Thanks so much for the raid. Yeah, we're just here. I'm here with my old buddies from Static Group Live. Their tank was out of town tonight, so they kind of invited me. I've kind of fallen into more of an off-tank role. They have an excellent Shadow Knight, and we're doing really good work, so really appreciate it. And thank you so very much for the follow, Lisava. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, I'm hitting a little bit of lag here. But yeah, thanks so much. Snow tonight, winter hanging in there. I'm excited to see other biomes in this game, lava, ice, etc. Me too. Me too, Justin. It's gonna be absolutely great. It's gonna be absolutely great. Oh no. So, Vendini is out of mana, charm broke. It's never a good time, so we're just here. Acolyte of Iltindra says, no problem, I had a great little quick sesh before work, had some extra time to sneak in. Nice, nice. Got the crew, yeah. Actually, yeah, I got on for a little bit this morning. And, I was able to kill a few beetles. So I'm slowly but surely working on the beetle quest. But yeah, I'm about halfway through level 6. And yeah, it's going great so far. I think after hours is really the best time to do that stuff. Justin Beard says, I see Lasava all the time in a loving robot. Oh, nice. Well, that's awesome. Huge shout out to Lasava. Yeah, a loving robot's one of my favorite dudes. So that's great. Welcome, Lasava. Welcome. Really glad you're here, and I'm glad that I earned your follow. Aguilar says, "Saw, dude. Saw, dude." I can't ever do that. I can't ever do that, but it's so funny. I'm gonna get Sharing Pizza to teach me it. The Great Vendini says, good things happen when you hang out with Static Group Live. Well, thanks for letting me hang out. I feel like so Ploob is doing an amazing job tanking. I'm like very undergeared, and like CC is excellent. We got excellent CC, excellent healing, excellent DPS. I feel like if my role was a DPS, I think that would help the group more. But unfortunately, this is the only character that I have currently, so glad these guys are letting me kind of tag along here. Lasava says, that dude's my boss. Wow. Well, that's interesting then. But congrats. So, Lasava the Lore Master. Oh man, awesome. Oh boy, maybe I can talk to you one day, Lasava. I'm very interested in the lore of the game. I took a deep dive recently into what's kind of available, just like from the website, you know, and it's just really, really exciting. So, congrats. M Thorpe 87 says Lasava the Lore Master. Wow. Yeah. Justin Beer says, so does that mean Lasava joined the Monsters and Memories team? Congrats. Wow. So I gotta admit, I'm a little bit, I guess I don't know everybody from the entire team, so forgive me if, you know, that's the case and I don't give props. Okay, I can pull in the meantime. Or can try to anyway. But yeah, that was a hell of a pull. You said those huge pulls were tough, so good job. Okay, so, I mean, I guess I can pull, but I don't want to get a bunch of stuff. Been with a team almost a year now, just don't advertise it, don't mind me, I just enjoy lurking. Well, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what I like, you know, just truth, honesty, humbleness, everybody that I've gotten a chance to interact with is just like that. Just head down, working on the game. You know. So yeah, but yeah, we're here. We're at the Were-Rat/Smuggler camp. I'm not too deep into my like Paladin that I have so far. Everybody's logging out for some reason. I wonder, maybe some weird lag thing. I'm gonna meditate a little bit. But yeah, that's awesome. Welcome, guys. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. Really fun so far. I might go like another hour or so. Acolyte says, gotta bounce, but talk to you soon. Dude, thank you so much for the raid. Really, really appreciate it. Guys, this has been like one of my better streams I've ever done. A lot of people have come in, subs, memberships, etc. Really, really appreciate that. It's just nice to kind of ramble while I enjoy the game. And I've had this like massive headache I've been fighting off, so I'm really glad I streamed, and it's been good. It's been cozy. Let me go ahead and heal up a little bit. Just kind of help out so Vendini can get a little bit more of his mana back. And yeah, these guys are professionals, for sure. I need shoulders, wrist, shoulders and wrists. Headpiece as well. I got gloves. Carsimir says, I love the music in this game. It gives me Studio Ghibli vibes and I'm here for it. Yeah. I really love the music in this game. Justin says, I'm looking forward to when we get fun spells in the game at some point. I like being a huge golem in EverQuest 2. Nice. Yeah. I never played EQ2, but looks like a lot of people had a lot of fun with it. M. Thorpe says, sorry if you've responded before, but what are you thinking you'll play as a primary class at 1.0? No worries. M. Thorpe, no worries. So, I haven't like 100% decided, but I'm really leaning towards Rogue. I think I want to do Rogue in 1.0. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean, well, you mean 1.0 or early access? Yeah, I mean Rogue is fun. Rogue, Beastmaster, something like that. Like Cleric, I'm interested in as well. I'm so indecisive. Like I haven't been this indecisive in a while. But those are some of the ones I'm interested in for sure. But I'm leaning towards Rogue basically to answer your question. But I do want to have like a, you know, a tank, a healer, a caster of some kind. Some fun side projects, you know? What are you going to be playing? Justin says I'm going to play Cleric because it's the easiest style for me. Justin says, you have a really good voice for media. You could probably make a side hustle doing voiceovers. Oh man, that might be fun. I haven't looked into it. I really appreciate you saying that because I feel like I've had nothing but audio issues. I just can't ever seem to get the settings right. But thanks, Justin. That means a lot. I'm glad I have something going for me, at least, you know? But no, I appreciate it. That's nice of you to say. M. Thorpe says Rogue is staged to be the ultimate explorer. Would be a great match to your slow and deliberative and inquisitive style. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I think it'll be fun. I like the simplicity of the Rogue too. I just always like it. Yeah, you can sneak around, as you say. You have access to pretty much the world. During the playtest, I got to level 24, so that was fun. And I just ended up having a lot of money because I don't need spells. I don't really need anything. So I stacked a bunch of money and then just explored. It was nice. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try out Rogue, and plus just like really hard, fast, single target DPS, which I really like as well. Hey, Men of Rohan, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Thanks very much for tuning in. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Happy almost Friday. Hey, Keston, how's it going? Nice to see you. How's your power session been going? Huge shout out to Keston, going hard on Monsters and Memories. Hope that's going well for you. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my buddies from Static Group Live. I'm just kind of filling in a little bit because they had a spot. And I'm playing a Paladin. I'm level 6. And we're here at the Were-Rat camp. I'm not very geared. I don't have a lot of gear, so it's just kind of wonky right now. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're killing stuff. It's all good. Hey Aguilar, thank you very much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Thanks, Aguilar. Yeah, I actually had some burgers today. I had Whataburger. So you have like the Texas Whataburger, which is, you know, it's nice. But they have like the North Carolina Whataburger. There's only a few locations. It's really interesting and kind of nostalgic. So I decided to treat myself today, and between some errands, I had to go out to try to take care of some stuff, and yeah, so I just decided to treat myself. I've been treating myself too much though lately, guys. I really got to get back on the right track. I tell ya, this is like, yeah, I know I always say it, but yeah, I gotta cut back on the going out to eat. But thank you, Aguilar. That is so generous of you. Really, really appreciate it. Oh boy, we got 4. Hang on one second, boys. We might be in trouble here. Okay. Amthorpe says I ran a rogue in OG, Kunark, Velius, EverQuest, simple, hard, fast, and yeah, I can go there if I'm not supposed to. Attitude is a real vibe. Yeah. I love it. Oh boy, a bunch of people are here. Keston says, still in the same group in AC, halfway to 19. Dude, congrats, Keston. That's huge. Ordered in and out, then might turn stream back on. Nice, dude. In and out is great. I miss it. Actually, Keston, if you feel like sharing, you don't have to. I don't believe I know, but where are you located roughly? Like, what state are you in? Just curious. Yeah, we don't get in and out here, but when my family was in California, we would get it a lot. Every time I'd visit my sister too, I would treat myself. So yeah, shout out to In and Out. It's not my favorite, like, you know, but I do love it quite a bit. My favorite is Five Guys. Five Guys is amazing. Arizona, Greater Phoenix area. Oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I've never been. I've only passed through. Hey, Gloomkin, need help? You guys got it. Good job. Yeah, I think we got it. As far as, like, heads rotting, I don't think we have any. Aguilar says, I can't wait to see more areas of Monsters and Memories so far. All I've seen is the port city and the desert outskirts. Yeah. I'm hoping for some woodlands or some themed cities like ancient China or North Pole-esque area. Dude, that would be awesome, Aguilar. It's coming, though. I'm telling you, it's coming. There's gonna be different zones, different biomes, different parts of the world. It's gonna be really good, for sure. Justin Beer says, hope you're enjoying Phoenix. I've lived in Mesa for 20 years, couldn't stand the heat anymore, and moved away in 2014. Nice. I'm still not sold. Five Guys is worth the price, though. Great burgers, though, for sure. Dude, you know what's crazy? They've been skimping on the fries lately. They used to give you, like, a thing of large fries, and they'd take, like, a big cup, and you know how they'd overfill the bag? Like, I really, really love their fries. But, man, lately, they're giving it to you in this, like, this little paper thing. You know? So, yeah, I don't know. They've been kind of skimping lately. Guys, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. I gotta check something. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, my friends. Sorry about that. We are back. Isn't Phoenix the place with the aliens? I don't know. I think that's area. I think you might be thinking Roswell. Yeah, Adios Amigo says Roswell. New Mexico, yeah. Carsmere says come to Canada. You won't have to worry about heat at all. Justin Beer says, are you talking about the aliens in the backyard thing? That was Vegas, I thought. Dude, there's like so many instances of like people seeing stuff. I got some wild theories, but Jay Chance, hope you're having a grand time, Slate. Thank you very much, Jay Chance. Yeah, it's good, it's good. I'm having a horrible headache today. My head hurts so bad. It's like one of those like pounding headaches. I took some medicine, but it's not really helping. I thought I could eat a little bit and it would take kind of the edge off, but yeah, I don't know, just my head kind of hurts. But besides that, I feel great. I really wanted to get some time playing this because I won't have much time this weekend. But thank you very much. I hope you're doing great as well. Thanks very much for stopping by. Looking forward to joining you when we're back from vacation, my friend. Oh, dude, yes. That would be great. How's your vacation going? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Sorry guys, let me see the chat. Justin Beer says, Carson, thank you, but I've since moved away from the Phoenix area. I've been there a long time. Now I live in wonderful Maine. I would never leave. Nice. I work with a couple guys from Maine. Oh shit, here's the named. Hang on just a second. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna take Carsamir's advice and get a two-handed weapon. I feel like I'm not doing any damage at all. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Vendini. Aguilar says that's what burger joints do. They're like a drug dealer. They snag you with a ton of fries and then they got you hooked. They get stingy but keep the price the same. Yeah. Aguilar says happens every time. Man of Rohan says Area 51. Yeah. Who knows what's over there? I don't know. How do you guys feel about the Roswell thing? Was it a weather balloon? Was there aliens? Was there bodies? Like, you know, was it just, you know... I don't know. I'm kind of dubious on the whole thing, to be honest. Jay Chan says, looking forward to joining you when we're back from vacation. Carsamir says, have you been sleeping okay? I always get gnarly headaches when I'm overtired. Yeah, I could sleep a little better, probably. Jay Chan says, Whisk. Yeah, as soon as you said vacation, I knew what you meant, because the photos are awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Hey, I've been wondering about you. I'm glad everything's okay. It's going well. Unfortunate timing of the beta launch for our trip, but real life first. Dude, absolutely. That's what happened to me in the November playtest. I played like 2 days because I was on vacation as well. This is all just temporary anyway, you know? Real life comes first. You know? So yeah, I totally get that. But yeah, enjoy it. Actually, is it Montreal, right? Guys, I have a fun fact. One time I went on a crazy road trip from where I live in North Carolina. And I went all the way to Montreal. Like, I drove there and then I drove back. It was huge. It's like 3,000 miles or whatever. Like, it's huge. So, yeah. But fun times, fun times. Yeah, and I'm certainly enjoying it. Very grateful for the access. You know, it's awesome. And yeah, just kind of testing some stuff out. Like, I don't want to burn myself out and like super, you know, just grind the whole time. But yeah, so just kind of testing it out. Playing Paladin right now. Really nice. Justin says, years ago I used to have really bad headaches randomly. It turned out that I had really bad sleep apnea. Things did not improve until I got a CPAP machine, but I'm doing great now. Nice. Dude, I have a friend that has one. Aguilar says, fry conspiracy goes deep. Yeah, I think Five Guys has the best fries. Miss M. Thorpe says, Roswell seems like a classic situation. Yeah. Aguilar says, Slay goes to Five Guys. One day gets beamed up by the aliens. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if something ever happens to me, I mean, not that I'm not like some high profile individual or whatever, but yeah, if something ever happens, I didn't do it. I would never do it. They took me out for investigating the truth, you know. Anyway, J Chen says we'll do that interview, I promise. Real life has been crazy, dude. No worries. I got so much editing to do, man. Like I've talked to so many people. I have so much editing to do. I'm so behind. I feel like I kind of underestimated how much work that actually is. But yeah, I would love to. Absolutely. J Chan says we're in Toronto at the moment, but then back to Montreal, then finally home. Nice. Have fun, y'all. Slay is awesome. Need to catch some Z's for the drive tomorrow. Take care. Dude, take care. Whisk, thank you very much for stopping by. Drive safe. Enjoy it. And yeah, I'll catch you soon. Really, really appreciate you stopping by. It's been a while and I've missed you. Didn't want to bother you too much on Discord, you know. Alright. Justin says happy to have something to do. I watched the X-Files as a kid. I should say young adult, I believe, in the aliens. It's okay. You know what I think? Here's what I think. I think they're coming... I think it's like some kind of autonomous aircraft, you know? Like a drone. See, I don't think it's like aliens driving over here from some planet that's like, you know, however many thousands of light years away. Just some like unrealistic shit. They're already here. There's places where people don't go on the planet. There's mountains, there's like deep in the ocean. We haven't explored the ocean at all. There's places on Earth where like people don't even go at all. You know what I mean? So they're already here. I don't know, man. I just, or could it maybe be, what if there's like some other civilization or something that it's like, I don't know, what if it's just like some other people that are more advanced? Because it's kind of the same for us, you know, there's like uncontacted tribes that don't want to be bothered. We go over there, try to, you know, give them stuff, and it's like, you know, they're just not interested. What if we're kind of more primitive and it's some highly advanced people from some area that we haven't been to yet? I don't know. It's complicated. Okay. Um, 297. Toronto is nice. It's very chill. I've been to Montreal, but I haven't been to Toronto. I went to high school with some people from Toronto. They were interesting. You know, one thing, certain Canadians, like, I can't tell that they're Canadian. I get, like, Americans and Canadians confused. That's a difficult one for me to distinguish as someone not originally from here. Like, I just feel like it could just be, like, someone from up north somewhere. Like, it's very hard for me to tell. Dude, and I'm sad actually, so this person's looking for a Toma ring. I never got that quest done on my rogue. Oh shit, level 7. Alright. Justin says, do you believe in Bigfoot as well? Dude, I don't know, Justin. Bigfoot's kind of an interesting one for me. Miss Heim is a true believer. I'm skeptical. I think there could be something out there. I don't know. There could be something. You know? What if it's like what if Bigfoot is like an alien in a suit, you know? I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I think it's possible. I gotta say though, I am not into like camping and like the outdoors and stuff. It like truly scares me. But I also feel like one of the conspiracies is it could just be like the cartel, the mafia. They don't want people messing with their shit, so they just invented some shit to freak people out. You know what I mean? And then yeah, the fun thing too is, see, I'm gonna get fired up, but like the whole thing of like you know, there's people in suits, like sometimes it's a hoax, like sometimes it's people just fucking with people, because that's hilarious too. There's been people that have been killed and like shot at because they're like fucking around in a Bigfoot suit. I think that's hilarious, man. Like that is so hilarious to me. It's like, oh wait a second, I'm like lagging tremendously. Oh, hold on. Why can't I hit my slam? Oh shit. Alright, hold on, lads. Hey squats, how's it going? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to relog after this, I think. Give me just a second, guys. Squats, greetings. How are you doing, my friend? Just do a reload. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're just vibing. This is okay. I can heal now. I couldn't hit my abilities there for a while. Now I did hear some people talking about like a memory leak kind of a thing going on this game. It just kind of leaks memory. I'm not too familiar with the technical side of it, but squats, welcome. It's been a little while. Thanks very much for tuning in. I know you've been busy. Loved your podcast episode. Loved your videos. Keep up the good work. Keep churning it out. Keep streaming. Excellent work, man. Excellent work. Pretty much everybody here should know squats, but just in case you don't, check out squats. YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, so that worked out. The reload worked. Vindini says those damn Canadians, yeah. Carsimir says I'm in Alberta and I'd have Americans come to Tim Hortons. Worked and they thought I was British. Oh, nice. Mthorpe says a dude in a suit pretending to be another dude who is also in a suit. Yeah, isn't that what we all are, you know? John NS, how's it going? Thank you very much. Those slash reloads seem to really help. Aguilar says, my thought process about aliens is more so about what could be on other planets right now. Yeah, you know, isn't it crazy? Like, oh, hang on, let me finish reading your comment. A war on a different planet could be going on, someone getting evicted, a sermon, etc., and we don't even know about it. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're here, we're playing a computer game. I'm talking to you guys on stream, and there's like planetary stuff happening. It's pretty crazy, actually. Oh shit, a rusty kite shield. Thanks, Gulo. Shout out to Gulo. Alright, so I got my first shield here. Sweet. Now, so this is kind of silly because I haven't played a tank yet. But so if anybody knows, let me turn on the gamma. I was kind of cheating a little bit. If anybody knows how this blocking, so like in EverQuest, whenever you had a shield, you just get like the raw AC benefit, right? Is there actually blocking in this game? Can you actually like stop or mitigate damage with the shield? Is that a thing? Or is it just purely, alright, this gives me more AC, and therefore by having more AC, I just naturally have more mitigation? Or does the shield actually play into effect? Does anybody know? I know that's kind of a stupid question. Hope you're having fun, Slay. Dude, thank you, Squats. I am. I'm having a tremendous amount of fun. I just wish I had more time, you know? I've been extremely busy with work, with life. But, you know, at the same time, I don't want to like I don't want to just like burn myself out before EA. So I'm just kind of hanging out, you know what I mean? Planning to do like, yeah, 3 hours is like the perfect amount of time for me on a stream. You know, and I got fortunate to get into a really good group today, so huge power session for me. These are actually my buddies from Pantheon. We got some high profile people here. Mr. C on the Bard, Mr. Cottleshire, Drac, the Shadow Master of Static Group Live, the Puppet Master on the Wizard, Gulo Gulo Gaming on the Enchanter, Vendini on the Druid, healing. Plube, I don't know who Plube is, but they're an excellent tank. It's my first time playing with Plube. But yeah, Carsamir says, blocking you still take damage, but you want to train parry and dodge because they all mitigate damage. Okay, yeah. Man, and I'm doing horrible damage, by the way. I got my starter sword right now. I got this awful starter sword. I think this is reinforcing my love for Rogue, though. So that's really good. Ringo on the drums. Yeah, that's right. Squat says, I get it. It's hard to balance it all. Squat says 3 hours is a reasonable time to stream weekday. Honestly, yeah. I do think 4.5 tops and do more weekends. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to find that balance of like editing, like, you know, doing all the stuff behind the scenes and whatnot. So yeah, for sure. See, Squats is someone that gets it, you know? Squats is a fellow brother in arms, I guess you could say, of like content. So yeah, it's tough out there. Aguilar says the Halo games is what made me change my perspective away from Earth. Like right now, some alien could be on trial for heresy, aliens could be dying over resources, or some wage slave could be at work. Yeah, exactly. Man of Rohan says, lots of folks to watch today, so I'm gonna jump, have fun. Thanks, Man of Rohan. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, so many, by the way, guys, there's so many people streaming this game. A lot of excellent content creators, for sure, for sure. And you can get different perspectives too, you know, there's people playing different classes, there are different various like areas of the game and stuff like that. So this is still like very, very early on. I guess this is one of the first like true camps beyond the Ashira. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's get this. I'm gonna help Bendini heal up a little bit after this pull because I'm just sitting at full mana. My kick is missing. Alright, so, Adios Amigo says, I love the Drake equation's approach to the determination of alien life outside of our solar system capable of being detected. We're a very young planet. Yeah, we're a small, like, forget this amazing H.P. Lovecraft quote. I'm gonna butcher it. We're like a small island on these infinite black seas of infinity. And we were not meant to voyage far. It's really, really profound. Yeah, that's a beautiful way to think about it, you know? We're a very young planet and an even younger species, so it's highly unlikely that we are not alone in our wonderful universe. Yeah. You know, too, that saying as well, it's like, both are equally terrifying. Like, we're either alone or we're not. You know what I mean? Oh shit, Toma the Two-Faced again. Here we go, boys. He cons yellow to me. Squats the Goblin says, yeah, because if you edit videos too, it's a time sink as well. And dude, Squats, I gotta tell you, I'm not good at editing videos. It takes me like so many... Dude, like, this... Yeah, like, you know, it takes so long to edit something, put it all together, get it ready. Like, it's hours, man, you know? And, yeah, I'm glad you understand. And now I'm doing 2 projects, so literally almost no time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's almost like a full-time job, you know? Yeah, but I definitely get it. I definitely get it. Maybe one day, Squats, we can circle back, like maybe after EA or maybe towards the end of beta. Maybe, I'd love to have you back on the pod and just kind of go over your thoughts on the beta, like, you know, what you thought of the classes, testing everything out, how far did you get, etc. Hopes, dreams, all that good stuff. Will be fun. Justin Beard says, I really like the ogre models in this game. Even the female ogre is fun to play, believe it or not. Yeah, the female ogre is a little bit easier on the eyes, I gotta say, than the EverQuest ogre. For sure. Aguilar says, did you see the video about our solar system where they zoom out and show the observable universe? We may never get out of our own cluster, much less a super cluster. Yeah, it's huge. Huge. There's so much out there. Let's see. How long are y'all going for? Yeah, that's fun. Hey, Might T, how's it going? How's Paladin so far? You know, Paladin's really fun. I see great potential in the class. I'm not very far at all. And my gear is like horrific. But it's very fun, it's very tanky. I'm kind of acting as the off-tank here. We got an excellent Shadow Knight. But yeah, it's pretty fun so far. I think I need a two-hand weapon. I will tell you what though, I'm gonna be coming back to town with a absolutely fat haul. We have 868 copper, so I feel like we're gonna be set for a while as far as spells go. So I'm very, very excited. Justin says, I don't care if there's an alien invasion, just don't shut off my internet. Yeah. Man, I'm very excited. So, just not to change the subject or anything, but speaking of internet, my internet service provider, I'm not happy with, and there's been talks of getting Google Fiber in the area, so I'm really excited about that. But they haven't like launched it yet, so I'm just kind of waiting. Yeah, I need good internet for sure. I'm the same way. Joel Leon says, I despise the ogre models and Luckland graphics on EQ. Yeah, me too, me too. They're very similar to that, aren't they, Joel? I'm very much a fan of the older graphics. But you know, it's the style, it's very charming. I love the art style in this game. Very, very charming. Oh, this guy has like a huge tower shield. If no one wants it, I would love it. I'm lagging just a little bit. Get that wood. Try to get a little bit more of this. Justin Beard says, the area I live in is notorious for bad internet. I had DSL up until 2013. I kid you not. Oh man. Yeah. That's rough, Justin. That's rough. You need good internet to get stuff done, for sure. The area I live, it's notorious for bad internet. Carsomer says, I really like the dwarf models in this game. I just wish that the male dwarf hands were a bit smaller. They are comically large. Yeah, they really just kind of emphasized, they exaggerated those features for sure. Emphasized the hands, the shoulders, like the arms, yeah. They're, yeah, it's like unnatural. Tower shields come in the last patch, I think. I believe you can craft them as well. Dude, actually, Classical says, I'm literally the type of person that won't move to a place if they don't offer fiber. Yeah. My parents have it and they really like it a lot. Yeah, I'm like, my internet speed's okay, but I want Google Fiber for sure. I'm going all out when I get it too. You know, another conspiracy here is that there's some town, like something happened where basically all the local internet service providers like sued Google Fiber after they had just installed their stuff. Oh no. And they basically forced them to like take everything back out of the ground, the fiber optic cables and all that stuff. I'm hoping that didn't happen here because they were advertising for it. Oh, Google Fiber coming soon, coming soon. I haven't heard anything in like months. But right down the road from where I live, they're building like a massive neighborhood. It's gonna be like, oh shit. Oh shit, hold on lads, hold on boys. We might be in trouble. Boob is level 8. Congrats. Oh boy, that was rough. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, so they're gonna be building a neighborhood near me, and they're gonna have like 400 or 500 houses, something crazy. You gotta have fiber, man. You gotta have fiber. It's just a good business opportunity, you know? So I'm excited at the prospect of finally having it soon. So yeah, congrats, Class and Cool. Glad you're enjoying the life. Class and Cool is a truly cool and classy guy. Mike T says, what's up, CNC? It's Tyler. Aguilar says, I don't have fiber, but my internet is good enough to where I don't feel I need it. Yeah. Okay, nice. Man, nice. Paladin's a pretty good, like, off healer, you know? Give the main a chance to meditate. Aguilar says, another Eminem streamer with ASMR voice. Is the Eminem accent just like how Valorant players sound nasally? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dude, no, Class and Cool is amazing. That is true ASMR. Like, I'm so jealous. It's great. Yeah, hopefully you can get a nice stream in again soon. Kazrax, how's it going, Kazrax? Kezrick says, my charm pet just walked across the water in Sungreet Strand. He is risen. Yeah. Aguilar says, I can't wait for Eminem memes. Dude, I had a really fun idea for a meme. I was gonna have, like, you know how they removed sit ticks? If anybody does this, if anybody's good at GIFs, like, I would love it. Maybe I'm not the guy. Maybe I'll make it. So I thought about taking a screenshot of my rogue's face. Just think it's like your typical, like, bald, you know, bald dude with a mustache, right? Like the exaggerated, like, Monsters and Memories mustache. And I was gonna say, what the fuck is a sit tick as a rogue? And just kind of have, like, the rogue, the poison vial and the dagger in the background. Basically, what the fuck is a sit tick? Have a GIF. Have, like, sunglasses and the cigar. Oh man, that would be awesome. Because, you know, you get it. As a rogue, you don't need mana. Like, what's a sit tick? I don't know. It's kind of like Americans, you know, versus, like, what the fuck is a millimeter? We just get it done, you know? Anyway. Or what the fuck is a kilometer? Like, whatever the meme is, you know what I mean? Sorry. No offense to anybody. Actually, I used to think in metric too. It's been a while. I kind of forgot. But yeah, Class and Cool, totally chill guy. Oh man, I am Warrior. Greetings, my friend. Bald and mustache for the win. Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to I am Warrior. Dude, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Yeah, we're here. I'm here with some of my buddies from Static Group Live. And yeah, we're just here. This is like one of the earlier camps in the game. I just hit level 7 on a Paladin. I have very little gear, but I'm doing it. I'm living the dream. Dude, I am loving your coverage of Scars of Honor. And actually, I found out about the game through you. I had no idea. it's so hard for me to like keep up with all the stuff. So really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm especially looking forward to it because I'm originally from Bulgaria, so huge fan of that dev team, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of excited. I will say it's not exactly my cup of tea. Like I'm not like crazy about the art style, but if the gameplay is fun and it's engaging, which is why we play these games, then I think it'll be something. I think it'll be something special. So I'm gonna be following them and just kind of seeing, you know, seeing what's going on. But I loved your interview with Venelin. Yeah, so that was awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Huge shout out to I Am Warrior, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Bottle Rocker, how's it going? Warrior says, what's up? I wish I could play, but I'm stuck on WoW retail at the moment. Dude, no worries. This is beta anyway. This is all getting wiped. So, there's plenty of time. June 1st is like the official EA launch. I'm assuming you're going to be playing that. Aguilar says rogues are the most free. Class and Cool says we measure in freedom units with the bald eagle meme. Yeah, that's awesome. Vidini says metric is superior. Yeah, so I mean, I work in both metric and imperial for my work. But anyway, Aguilar says I went the opposite direction, started using metric system, and I can't go back. Metric is easier. Yeah. I'm Royer says, thanks, man. They're a pretty cool team. Dude, they're awesome. Ooh. Alright, lads. These lads are wearing me out. It's after 10. I gotta start wrapping it up here, my friends. I gotta go and bank all this fat copper that I acquired. Alright, so that's cool that we're getting this named. Tome with a two-faced. Really important quest NPC. I wasn't able to complete my rogue quest. Maybe one day. Might T says the amount of times I've heard measurements in terms of football fields. Oh yeah, that's fun too. Just kind of that's a very southern thing too. It's like, well, you know, it's about this long. Yeah. Royer says I'll be playing in June for sure. I was about to say for show. Try to sound cool. Royer, what are you going to be playing in early access? What class most interests you? Do you usually always go with one class? Do you like to switch it up and try new stuff? Like, you know, is there anything that you kind of, I don't know, I guess it's kind of capturing you class-wise? The classes are interesting. I know you're a bit of an EverQuest fan from back in the day, so I'm sure you got that sense too. The classes are very, very similar to EverQuest. I'll say the casters are similar to EverQuest. I guess the melee classes are more similar to like World of Warcraft and other games, I guess, maybe, if you really had to try to pin it down. Paladin, most likely. I played Paladin before and I really enjoyed it. Dude, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm playing it right now and I can see the potential of the class. I don't have like incredible gear. It seems a little slow and clunky, but that's just more on my end right now because I still have like my starter sword. I think once I get a two-handed weapon, it's going to be much nicer. And also like for off-tanking, DPS, that kind of thing. But I do love the idea of like being a truly defensive class where I can focus on defense instead of like, you know, now in like modern games, everything's just deteriorated into just like straight DPS as much as you can. Everybody just DPS, forget everything, forget healing, forget tanking, just do it, you know what I mean? So I like that aspect of it. Dude, I am lagging really hard. Yeah, so I like the nuance of like the strategy, the slower pace. Obviously, like the support class is back, so you have crowd control, you have buffing, debuffing, positioning. You know, it's fun, man. Like it really is fun. They're really onto something. Hey, the Dirty Houdini, how's it going? Now that's a name that sounds familiar. Houdini was great, by the way. Do you guys know the lore of like Harry Houdini? Very interesting guy. Very interesting guy. Aguilar says, can't wait to see the game officially launch and then start seeing players with custom gear. Are they gonna have custom gear in this? Oh, dude, do you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about the merch store. When they're gonna open up the merch store, that'll be fun. Can't wait to push the sweats off cliffs and elevators and dungeons. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Are you gonna be... You did mention you're gonna be dabbling in some PvP, right? Stranger says, Slay, what level is the giant dune scarab? Do you know? It cons red to me, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, Classic EverQuest says I have to duck out. Thanks for the stream, Slay. Later, boys. Dude, Classic, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out while I was live. Really appreciate it, man. Means a lot. I miss you. I miss EverQuest. And, yeah. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And really nice to see you playing this as well. Ukator says merch should be able to make some good money for them. Yeah, for sure. I know I'm gonna be shilling hard just because, you know, it'd be nice to have some cool stuff. Sean seemed pretty proud of the you know, the work they put into it and stuff. If the game grows, they'll make custom gear you can buy. Oh yeah, I got you. See ya, Classic. Ukator says, bah, killed name and Albert didn't turn on my recording. No worries. Dirty Houdini says, got anyone up next for your podcast? Yeah, so I haven't scheduled it yet, but yeah, I have spoken to some people, and it's gonna be coming out very soon. I think I'm gonna release an episode this weekend, so I'm trying to time it like either Friday nights. Friday nights are kind of tough for me, but so it'll be like Saturday or Sunday mornings, I guess. So that's when you can expect to see episodes. I was trying my best to make sure it's like every single weekend. I think I skipped one due to the playtest. But yeah, Dirty Houdini, I can't say too much yet, but I got some great people coming. So don't worry. I appreciate you asking. Thank you very much, Aguilar. Wow, dude, big money Aguilar. That's very generous of you, man. Really appreciate you. Never, you know, no pressure to do that ever, but it means a lot, man. Thank you. My dream is just to fully fund my video game stuff, like setup stuff, just from like ads and whatnot, donations and whatnot. So it's great. Aguilar says, I'm just gonna be a pebble in people's shoe face. Yeah, pebble in people's shoes. I gotcha. We'll hit it this weekend. Classic EverQuest is the GOAT. Absolutely. Absolutely. Classic Cool says, can't wait to see your next vid. Y'all are too kind. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I can't wait to see your guys' next vids, for sure. But thank you, Aguilar. Carsomer says, I have a fantasy of walking around in Eminem hoodie and somebody spotting it and totally nerding out about Eminem with me. Oh, dude, yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna heal Ploob up here. And then I am gonna head back to town. Oh man, Class and Cool. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You gotta stream so I can do the same. You know, one thing too that I had, let me just say, alright, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back to town to bank. It'd be cool to kind of hand out, I think they mentioned you can gift subscriptions to people, and you can do it in like a month or like 6 months or whatever. That would be cool. That would be cool to do too on the channel. It could have like some kind of, you know, monthly giveaway or something like that. I don't know. 1 minute left on the gold timer. Go, go, go. Oh, no worries, dude. I've never hit the gold timer, but thank you guys. No, this is more than enough. This is incredibly generous. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, dude, Class and Cool, man. Thank you so much, bro. We did it, boys. We did it. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. That is awesome of you. This was a great stream. I almost wasn't going to, but I'm so glad that I did. Thank you, Class and Cool. That's awesome. And yeah, guys, like I said before, most people here, I'd be shocked if you didn't know Class and Cool. Definitely check out Class and Cool. Amazing voice, amazing vibes. And I think you were the very first person that I saw that played over on Fail and Draw. I didn't even know that zone was a thing yet. And Class and Cool, just incredible, like ambience videos, monsters and memories, vids, just really awesome. So, thanks so much, and thank you very much for the follow, Xlithic. Thanks very much, really appreciate it. Thanks for the awesome streams. Don't tell them. I'm glad that these are awesome. I'm glad. This was a fun VOD. This was the most fun action that I've had in the game so far. Oh yeah, and here we can see some of the ambience. I have a feeling, I don't know where I saw this. I know I'm being a conspiracy theorist, but this castle, it's gonna be some kind of undead dungeon kind of a thing. It's gotta be some kind of undead fortress. And I could have sworn I saw like screenshots of the inside. I can't remember. If anybody can find that, please send it to me. Please send it to me. Vindini says, it's always a great night when you hang out with the SGL group. Well, thanks, Vindini. Dude, I really appreciate it. Thanks very much for having me. It was very generous of them to invite me today since they were missing a tank. I didn't do much tanking, and honestly, I'm kind of a scrub tank right now because I don't really have any gear. So it was a nice little off-tank roll, so that was great. And actually, so Aguilar, you had requested Class and Cool one time. Class and Cool has been one of the most requested people to come on the pod. Don't worry, you might get your wish very soon. Don't worry, Aguilar. You might get your wish very, very soon. The EQ discussion would be sick. I think so. I think it would be great. Oh, I get so excited it's gonna burst out of me. But yeah, no, it was a really fun time, and it's great to see Vindini back on his favorite game. It's gonna be nice. On the Druid, excellent healing. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So let's see here. And by the way, so does like an early weekend release kind of work well for everybody? I think it does. I don't know. I don't know when's like the best time to post stuff because, you know, I kind of want to be there. I want to be in the chat, answering questions, hanging out, etc. I could just drop it whenever and you could just watch it at your convenience. But I was kind of thinking a premiere would be good. Like early morning, like cozy morning vibes, coffee. Like maybe like, you know, give people a chance to wake up, have time with their family or, you know, whatever. Have coffee and then maybe settle in like 10 in the morning. So I'm thinking like 10 in the morning, Saturdays, Sundays, something like that. I can't be there every single time, but I try. Just usually like Fridays after work is kind of difficult for me. Especially like the more longer running ones. So like when I talked to Classic EverQuest, we went like 5 hours basically. So that would have been a tough one to do Friday. I love those premieres, they're really cool. Thanks, Class and Cool. Yeah, I like them too. I've never done premieres that much, but it's fun. It's just a fun way to kind of get people hyped, and yeah, it does feel like it's happening live. That way you can kind of talk with the chat, and then that chat, it kind of acts like a stream, and then you can go back and look at it later. So it's just like a really fun way to interact, I think. So I definitely like to explore it more. The only thing I wish that I could do is show it to like members as well, like before it comes out. So yeah, and guys, yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna take the weekend off I gotta work on some stuff around the house. I gotta do a bunch of yard work. I have some videos that I'd like to put together as well, so it's gonna be fun. When is your next stream or video coming out, Class and Cool? Can you reveal anything to us? I'd be very curious. And dude, thanks so much, man. I think that's the first time I've ever hit that goal. And again, like, never necessary, but man, that's just so awesome to see. And thank you guys for hanging out so much. This has been, yeah, level 7 Paladin. So how about this? Let's go see what is available to us. Doesn't it just feel like it's a little laggy at the moment, but doesn't it just feel so good when you come back to the city with an absolutely fat haul? You've just been out there, you've been killing, and it just feels like a huge fat haul of money. Let me see. slash who all. 511 people. See how... Oh, Kazrax is offline too. Okay. Well, that's fine. Aguilar says, it's a great start to the weekend. It's like a good signal that I need to be in chill mode after working all week. Yeah, dude, absolutely. And I'm glad. That's my goal. I'm glad that you can chill after working all week. I kind of feel the same way when I'm hanging out in streams too. And I try to disconnect during the week. It's very difficult for me to keep up with what's going on, like during the week. I can't be on Discord all the time. I can't be like on Reddit just looking at everything. It's tricky during the week, so this time is sacred, you know. Karsamir says, good night everyone, have a good weekend. Karsamir, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much for hanging out. And I definitely agree. It's just one of those things you can enjoy, you know? And you wonder to yourself, like, there's 3 moons, or, you know, planets, 2, there's stuff happening. Are we eventually going to go to the moon? Is there anything, like, you know... I just think it would be really, really fun for them to explore it, but put their own spin on it. I didn't get to finish my thought later, but like with Kunark, with Lucklin, Lucelin, whatever, with Velius, you know. And I know that's not something that's like original exactly to EverQuest, so that would warrant like a lawsuit or something from Daybreak, but like, yeah, there it is. There's the other planet. You know, it would be cool to do like a Kunark 2.0, Velius 2.0, Lucklin, Planes of Power. I mean, I don't know. I know people have... I think this team is going to come up with their own original content. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be mind-blowing. I mean, already the Deep. We have the Deep. We have... You know, the lore is different. There's all kinds of stuff that could be explored. And I'm very honored Lissalpa, the lore master for Monsters and Memories, actually followed tonight. So that's a huge win. I'm very interested in the lore. Typically the meme is like, well, who plays MMOs for the story? Like, you're playing for the gameplay. It doesn't matter what the story is. It doesn't matter what the lore is. Just go, go, go. But it's part of the fun, you know? It's part of the fun. But yeah, Karsamir, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, wonderful night. Aguilar says they really nailed the night sky. Yeah, absolutely. I like how the castle in the distance looks as well. Yeah, it's beautiful. The green's a bit much for me personally. If it was me, I would tone down the green a little bit. I just feel like, you know those lights you put in your yard that like kind of lights up your house at night? I don't know, that's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe the green's a bit much, but hey, if it works, you know, it's all good. Classical says, to answer your question, I'll definitely make time this weekend. Dude, awesome, yeah. Yeah, I'd be excited for it. Ukator says, interested to hear more about the deities. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be great. Thank you for the buffs. Whoever buffed me, thank you. See, everybody's alive. There's Overbit. Shout out to Overbit, fellow YouTuber. I apologize. The game's a little laggy at the moment. Man, we got 10 silver, guys. We went out on a haul. We got 10 silver. Class and Cool says the background lore is everything. Absolutely. Mechanics just remind me I'm playing a video game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Falling stars in the sky. Was there some of that? I didn't notice. Oh no, I think that was just the spell effects. Yeah, that was just the spell effects. All right. Well, let's head to our guild master here. You guys are seeing this with me for the first time. I haven't looked this far ahead. So basically, we get meditate at level 8. So we can't quite get meditate. I love this like comforting music every time you walk in. It was flashing blue? Yeah. Yeah, I was in first person and I think someone casted healing on me. Let's see the Paladin spells. So what do we have? What do we have? So we have Placate. I know that's a big one. Placate your target, reducing their aggro radius for 2 minutes. Really good for pulling. So it looks like only clerics, enchanters, and paladins get it. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So that kind of, you know, paladin could be a puller, you know, maybe you can save that spot. Maybe you don't need like a monk or a you know, like a ranger or like a dedicated puller. Maybe you can just have a tank that handles both roles, and then you leave that other role for like, you know, like another wizard or something, you know, and just have even more damage. Or, you know, it's really interesting how you can form like a perfect group if the synergy is there, and you don't need like a cookie cutter group. I love that so much. So yeah, this is one of our huge spells, I guess, as a paladin. Gonna buy Placate. Invisibility versus undead is another one. So that's huge. A lot of undead in the game, so we have a chance to kind of, you know, go to different camps. Like maybe in Wormsbane, I could just make my way to the camp. That's kind of cool. Focused concentration. I'm not familiar with this. Become incredibly focused, granting you a 100% chance to continue casting through incoming melee attacks for 15 seconds. I mean, pretty useful if you're main tanking and getting clobbered. Shield toss. Toss a holy shield that ricochets between your target and those around it, interrupting their casting. Wow. Okay. That's a very expensive ability. Fear the Dead. That's an iconic spell. 18-second fear. Holy Fortitude at level 8. Oh, dude, we pretty much get all our shit at level 8. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait so the suspense is there. I'm not gonna buy it now. Okay, so what do we get? Holy Fortitude. Increase health. Okay. Lay on hands. That's like your iconic paladin ability. Heal your target with a holy touch. Restoring 10,000 health. Very cool. Blind, cure poison, restorative smite. That's a good one I hear people talking about. Smite your target with holy energy, dealing 150% weapon damage. Additionally, this ability consumes 1 charge of fulfillment to restore health to your group. That's awesome. Yeah, 8 is a really big level for sure. For sure. Hey, Neutral, how's it going? Slayheim slaying the EQ development team with his words that cut like daggers. Aw, dude, Neutral. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, man, I gotta say, I feel kind of not bad, but I feel like I tend to be kind of an emotional and reactive person sometimes, like up front. But just like anything else, if you just kind of sit back, collect your thoughts a little bit, think about it, you know, maybe you can say it in a better way, you know. So I feel like I could have said the stuff I said about EverQuest's embarrassing update in a better way, I feel like. Because here's the thing, I love EverQuest. It comes from a place of love. I want EverQuest to do well. I want it to succeed. And, you know, could I have said stuff better? Maybe, yes. You know, and actually I was inspired by a video that I saw from EQ Progression, who is another excellent YouTuber. So thank you, Neutral. Thank you. I love EverQuest, and you know, every once in a while I get a live subscription. I play on emulated servers. I love Norath. I think, you know, I think EverQuest is my favorite game of all time, if I really had to pick. Some really had an impact on me. You were right. That was a great video. I sent it to all my MMO friends. Nice. That's good. Did they enjoy it? Yeah. That's oh man, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, and you know, that's one of my best videos ever. That seemed to do really well on the channel, I suppose. It's one of my most, I guess, watched videos. So thanks, Neutral. Yeah, Ukator says 8 is a big level. Spells you can buy and put into your book before level. Yeah. If you level away from town, you can just start using. Yeah, so I really love that. I really love that about the game. I love that they do that, so you don't have to stop what you're doing and go. But I'm gonna pick them up. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick them up later because I just like buying it at the time. You know what I mean? Oh hey, it's my buddy Thom. I'm gonna message him real quick. But yeah, guys, this is all that I had planned for tonight. Really appreciate it. This was probably the best stream I've ever done. So we had everybody in here. Everything was great. The vibe was good. We were chatting. We touched on like conspiracies, aliens. That was really fun, you know? That was really fun. But yeah, so guys, this is all that I have for today. Really looking forward to catching Class and Cool this weekend. If not, I'll definitely catch the VOD. And yeah. Oh, there goes Squats. I think Overbid is on. Or it could be a different Squats, I don't know. But either way, guys, this was a lot of fun. We were just killing. We got a few levels. We were hanging out. It was great. Bottle Rocker says, "'Cause you got the best vibes. Thanks for the fun." Thank you, Bottle Rocker. Thank you. Aero just waved at me. Nice. But yeah, this is all I have, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Love you very much. Really appreciate you. And thanks for being here. That's what makes it all fun. You know what I mean? So have an amazing weekend if I don't see you. And enjoy. If you haven't got in and you really want to, just don't give up. Maybe your buddies will get in. You can get some friend pass or friend invite, whatever. And also just don't wish your time away. 3 months is relatively short time frame. Focus on work, focus on your life, your health, get ready, etc. It's gonna come, don't worry. But good night, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. So take care and be good, be well.